Good afternoon, fellow viewers and or subscribers. And if you aren't subscribed, I suggest you do. It helps out the channel, helps me get a little more popular amongst the YouTube algorithm, and gives me a better chance at you seeing more videos because maybe one day this will become a full-time thing. Um, Today I will be showing you some projects I've done in the last little while. If you don't know, this is the Create mod. Uh, Create mod adds lots of things, might I show. Um, Traptions, whatnots. I also have a mod for different kinds of train tracks. It adds a lot. It's very cool. I also got the Bits and Chisels mod, which makes it really easy for me to do detailed things, but I haven't really experimented with that very much. But one of the things it adds that I quite like is this Creative World Shaper. So it allows you to create a whole bunch of different shapes, like spheres, cylinders, cubes, etc. And whilst in the experimentation with these, I found out that you can make really nice mountain ranges. Now, keep in mind this isn't done yet, but it's getting there. And you can also place different layers and things. Let's turn to daytime. There we go. Now, I've made somewhat of this world here, and I started making these mountain ranges. It's quite easy, but as you can see in the two of my friends I showed, didn't quite like how it's very spherical. I like it. It makes it look bumpy, and yeah, I don't know. I quite like it. Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. I want to see what you think, and if you have any suggestions or ideas, I want to hear those too. But I have a few villages here encased in these mountains, and there's one mountain in particular that I really want to show off. I think this took me about, I don't know, a good 3 hours to make. Like I said, it's really not that hard to create things. But yeah, so I've made a bit of a cherry hill with a mountain. Um, Now, for scale, it's quite big. Like each one of these spheres is, I think, is 10 blocks radius. So yeah, you can do the math. That's a lot of blocks. And it's got a little more cherries behind here. And as you can see, it's a little hollow on the inside here. I have decided to create a little spot for some pleasure. What I might do is later on this week, I might use some shaders and put a ASMR time lapse on there because I think that would be great. Tell me what you think about that. Would you want to watch an ASMR time lapse of this with some chillaxed music? Because if so, it's not that hard for me to do things like this. Because, well, seriously, I just sit in a good spot with some shaders on and I record like an hour's worth of footage and put it up online. But anyway, as you can see, I have a few villages. I have a little tram that goes back and forth. Not finished, not done, but it's getting there. And like these are some nice mountains. Imagine being a villager in this town. It'd be great to wake up in the morning and just see mountains all around you until you realize that an avalanche could strike on you at any moment and you wouldn't have any idea what to do. Kaboosh. But um, yeah, so new new projects nonetheless. I call this area Industry Beach. I was experimenting with seeing how things would look, but I quite like it. And this is a little hilltop town. Working on some nice trestles. And I think there's another town over here I'm working on. Don't mind this one. This is just like the central town. That's where I go for everything. But yeah, there's that little town over there. And I'm just experimenting right now, seeing what works, what doesn't, what looks good, what doesn't. Um, yeah. And tell me what you think I can add to this, because what I might do is I might end up taking some of the creations in this and try replicating them on the Create Survival Let's Play. But it's all up to you. You vote down below in the comments. What do you think? Would you rather have would you rather have to go back to the regular survival, or do you want to keep going with the create mod survival? Tell me what you think. Or maybe even hardcore survival. It's all up to you. But that's it for today's video, and enjoy. Hey, post editing me here. I wanted to point out the reason I haven't been uploading in the last month. I've had a lot to do in real life lately, and some of it is really hard to do with. So just be aware, I will be uploading more frequently, more often, and thank you to all my subscribers. But that's it.